are claiming that Nitish Kumar, this is part of his plan to one day become the prime ministerial contender, taking on Narendra Modi. I'll come back to that in a moment, because that is another sort of element, subplot to this drama. But you didn't answer my question, Chirag. Is it true, do you accept that the BJP used you as a pawn in 2020 to teach Nitish Kumar a lesson? JDU claims you put up candidates to defeat Nitish Kumar, that there was an attempt to backstab Nitish, and today, 18 months later, Nitish is having his revenge.
Well, half of your question is absolutely correct. Yes, I contested election to make sure that Mukhyamantri Nitish Kumarji his party defeats, and I'm happy and I'm proud to say that we were able to achieve our goal. I'm happy that it's because of this Chirag model, as they say, or as they call it. It's because of this Chirag model, Nitish model failed. They were reduced from number 1 position to number 3 position. More than half of their candidates, they lost election. So yes, I mean, with utmost humility, I accept that yes, it was because of Chirag Paswan and Lok Janshakti Party that Nitish's party performed miserably. Having said that, being in an alliance or an unsaid or a behind a curtain alliance with Bharatiya Janata Party is absolutely rubbish. There's no truth in that. I announced it very clearly that Lok Janshakti Party, this was the decision that was taken by the party, and we announced it that we'll be contesting alone, and we did that. We contested on our vision document, Bihar First, Bihari First. I'm happy. I thank the people of my state that they supported me. I got a huge number of votes in terms of vote percentage, more than almost 6% vote we got. So yes, I mean, that was one decision that was taken deliberately, but not in an alliance or not behind a curtain deal with Bharatiya Janata Party.
Interesting. You're saying yes, you had the aim in 2020 of defeating Nitish Kumar, but you've also made an important point earlier. You claim this is part of an overall effort that Nitish's long-term strategy of becoming Prime Minister or a Prime Ministerial contender. Rohan Gupta, you want to respond? Because the Congress party has very happily today tagged along with this Mahagathbandhan. यानी कोई भी बीजेपी को हरा सके, you are happy to go along with them. Is Nitish Kumar going to be a prime ministerial contender tomorrow? Rahul Gandhi apparently has a decent relationship with Nitish Kumar or likes Nitish Kumar, we are told.
राजदीप, पहले मैं भाजपा प्रवक्ता का जवाब दे दूं. He told that BJP is feeling that people have betrayed them. The party which has betrayed people, the party which has betrayed opposition, the party which has betrayed the alliance partners, they are talking about betrayal. Rajdeep, there were 24 parties when NDA was formed in 2014, and even after being in power, let me tell you that this is the first party which is in power for last 8 years, and it has lost almost all the allies. Why this has happened? Because for all the allies, their survival is more important than power. BJP, you cannot trust BJP. Any ally you think, you will find a new story, whether it is TDP, whether it is Akali Dal, whether it is any party, you just name the party, will have a different story. So see, I am not citing Mr. Nitish Kumar, but what happened that I was there in Bihar elections. From the time the elections were held, it was very clear that they were trying to reduce the seats of JDU. After that, they created Shinde in form of RCP Singh. They wanted to create Shinde in Bihar in form of RCP Singh. You tell me, Rajdeep, is it possible that you are in alliance with any party and the ministerial candidate of that party is decided by you and not by that party? That is what RCP Singh is.